this is Zeke777, and welcome to episode 3 of Arcane Revolution. We're outside of our warehouse here, and we have got a lot to do. So between episodes, I scoured far and wide to find some cows. And I also have an anvil. And a milk jar. And you need to be standing on my milk jar. Go on there. Are you on it? I think you're on it. There we go. We have a cow in a jar. So that is going to get us some milk, which is good. I want to set up a cooking for blockheads area, just because it'll make my life a little bit easier when I go to actually start cooking things. I do have quite a lot of milk stored up here already, but this is going to be so much easier just being automatic. Next up, something that should help make things a little bit easier, is the Roots 2 mod. So if we go in here, we want a staff. So we're just going to do a staff. Magic crystals don't go in there. One staff. And I want a pestle here. And I have a bunch of ingredients combined here, and let me grab my book so I can see what those are. Well, we have everything we need for the spell Shatter. So that's Terra Moss, Wild Root, we bred those up last time. We got some Flint, Azure Bluets I found, and some Bone Meal. So, with this, we go here, and I believe we just right click, which gets us Petal Dust. Now, I believe the proper way to do this, and I haven't actually really checked, Petal Dust, Staff. And that seems to be working, so I'm guessing it'll probably tell me when it's done. And I should have essentially a dig spell. Okay, so we're down our mines. We have here a shatter spell. Let's see how it works. That's pretty nice. So it seems to kind of blast away and does almost an area effect type thing. I'm not quite sure how to predict how it'll break though. But that should make things a little bit easier and pretty fast for mining. And that didn't use a whole lot of wild root either, so that's pretty awesome. Well, it seems like it's not actually that effective. The problem is that when I right-click... Come on, can dig? Maybe not. Oh, you have to be close enough. It's kind of a random shape. It'll destroy the one you aim at, but it'll also destroy a couple others around it, which isn't that great for anything where I need to do any sort of like precision work, but maybe it'll come in handy next time I need to clear out a large area like the storeroom basement here. But for now, I'm just going to kind of put it aside. It's not as useful as I was hoping. I was hoping for kind of a dig spell that would actually be precise, or at least predictable. So, well, it's a thing. I might try some of the other spells as well. I know there's like a flamethrower spell and a couple other cool things, so we will play with that a little bit later. Now, at the end of the last episode here, we were looking at mana. Specifically, we were wanting some exo flames to be able to basically take our mana here and use it for smelting. So I filled up a chest with a bunch of materials, got enough for the fire runes and pretty much all the runes. So I'm going to be doing some crafting here, getting these, I need this and that one, and let's make ourselves some runes. So I need mana powder, I need mana steel, nether brick, nether wart, gunpowder, and then I need to rebind you to over here. And there we go. We will be crafting up quite a lot of runes here. I'm going to do, I think, 10 or so of each. I actually think I have materials for 5 of each, which gets me 10. So that's going to fill us up on runes for a little while. At some point, we'll automate this. Something not as complicated as last time, but definitely we'll have that automated by the end of the season. So toss you on and right-click. Gets us the rune. Well, between the last clip and this one, I actually learned something. We apparently had been playing with Garden of Glass settings. Now, that doesn't actually affect anything I've done so far, but for instance, the orchid would have cost basically just petals, and it would have been super cheap to run. I've now disabled that. I don't know why I actually had Garden of Glass on here. I'm not really sure. I think I just wanted the sky at one point, but you don't even need it. Anyway, yeah, so that has been disabled, so no more cheaty orchid. In fact, if I go orchid, this guy here, cost runes. So yes, no longer cheating the system. We're all good. So let's go ahead and I need to actually angle you over here. Angle you over here. There we go. And so we're going to finish crafting these up. I've got a bunch of runes of earth, runes of air, runes of fire. Now to get the rune of summer. Alright, I think we have everything we need for our exo flame. Rune of summer, rune of fire, bunch of flowers, and we're good. So I'll move this over here. And kind of again, everything here is still temporary because I want to have buildings for everything. And the problem is I don't actually have the building resources to be able to build buildings. So yeah, so we're kind of stuck like this. Let's go gray, 2 red, light gray, and a rune. And I also need my fire rune, which is inside. Let's go grab that. I still haven't really decided on a proper storage area. Obviously I have everything in here, but at the moment everything is just kind of scattered. I still have those up there, I don't know. I need to figure out how I want to actually arrange things in here. If I want, like, everything just around the edges like I did before, or maybe I could have, like, maybe aisles of chests or something. I don't really know. So I'll have to think about that. But we got our rune, so let's run back over here and drop you in. Our frame rate is not that great at the moment, but that's okay. So we have that. I literally just put my seeds back. Seeds. Clearing my inventory before taking a clip is always fun because I end up tossing the things I need. So we've got that. Let's toss you in here. In fact, we're going to make 2 of these guys. There we go. 2 exo flames. Now, the reason for these is now I should just be able to start powering everything based off of mana for a while. Like I said, I do have an Immersive Engineering and Magneticraft, so I can start using some like RF as well. But at the moment, I'm just going to stick with Botania because, well, Botania is going to be the main thing that I need. Mostly because I need a whole lot of clay. And Clayconia seems to be a pretty good option for getting clay. But at least at the moment, we have this guy here. Do I have anything I can smelt? Nothing on me. Let's go find something to smelt. Okie dokie. So, let's toss some oak in here and it should automatically start. Awesome. Now, I can't remember if there's a penalty for having more furnaces or a penalty for having more exoflames. I think you want lots of exoflames and not that many furnaces, because I think this does slow it down slightly. But anyway, I think this should be good. Now, I kind of want to do the math, and I might do some testing in a creative world to figure out whether or not this actually improves my fuel efficiency or not by using, I guess by using coal to smelt up coal in here. I think it improves it slightly, because these guys do speed it up as well, because it's a faster burn. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'll have to look into that. So at this point, there's a couple things we can do. We have automated smelting now. Well, not quite automated, but we have basically mana into smelting, which is good. So we can either go with better mana generation. So right now we're just powering off of 2 endo flames, which honestly is pretty terrible. But if we go to, do I want to do Botania? Well, there's a couple things. There's the Therma Lily. This guy here takes lava, which is pretty awesome, except that we don't have lava right now. I mean, we can always go to the nether and just steal a bunch there, but it's very manual. In fact, this is the only one that's not entirely automatable with just Botania, but we can get kind of close. That's one option. Another option is the Gomarillas, but we kind of overused that one a bit last season. So I kind of want to not do that. Also, if you look at this, bell pepper, that's worth half of a chicken leg. Yeah, basically, all food is really nerfed because of, between Pam's and Spice Life. This guy here, Sausage Roll, is actually pretty good. But, Gomarillas, you have to feed 2 different things. And so that's going to need to have 2 different useful foods. And, well, we don't have food production automated. So I don't really want to do that. So I think, well, that's one option. One option is the mana generation. The other option is we can get started work on getting clay. So we have bricks here. We're going to use a lot of bricks throughout this entire base. So we're going to need lots of clay. If I want to do that, over here looks to be from the map that kind of appears to be a, zoom in a little bit, that looks like an Astral sorcery altar. So we can get started down Astral sorcery, at least to get liquid starlight, to be able to get lots and lots and lots and lots of sand, to be able to then combine with mana and get some clay. So those are our 2 options. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with Astral Sorcery. The reason for that is it's a nice thing to get started early, because then I can actually have the altar around my base and actually be able to progress through it. So that was this direction. And there is an Enderman. Do I have anywhere to hide? Not really. Nope, not going to find him. I have 1 Ender Pearl on me. I'm stuck in one of my bags here. But yeah, we're just going to go over here. We're going to keep wandering until we get to that altar. Well, looks like the map was correct. There is an altar way up there. That's going to be kind of annoying to get up. I don't know if there's a nice way to get up there besides just kind of taking a pickaxe. So I'll meet you at the top. Alrighty, so we're up here. Let's block off the water because I don't feel like dealing with it. So that will go away, and let's get down into the actual altar area itself. I think it doesn't really matter where. I'm just going to dig. And I do want an actual pathway, because otherwise I can't get back. Let's see. It should... There we go. Okay, so we are now down inside here. I need 1 more. Okay. Sorry about my frame rate. I'm not really sure what's up with that. It's probably some way I have my thing set up. But let's light up the area, because I don't really want to deal with mobs next time I come in here. Okay, so it is currently daytime, so it won't actually work here. And please tell me I actually brought wood. Ah, crafting table. Perfect. Even better. Let's place you here. And there should be... Awesome, we have a line. So, next up we need our marble and ender pearl and aquamarine. So, ender pearl there, aquamarine there, and 2 marble. Awesome, resonating wand. So this guy here will help us with actual crafting, as well as for finding the celestial, what is these called? Rock crystals, which I need for the light well, as well as then the actual starlight crafting altar, which needs liquid starlight. So now we wait for night. Alrighty, so it just started being night here, and I see some sparkly areas over there. Now, this is kind of a little dangerous because we are on a mountain around Y125, which means there's probably going to be some random cave between here and down there. But why is this so slow? I guess because it's loading chunks. At some point I will offload the server side to another computer, which should hopefully improve my frame rate because then my CPU won't be overworking. But let's dig down and see if we don't die. Oh, interesting. So with the wand equipped here, if I look down, I can actually kind of see through the ground, and I can see a couple areas of sparkle. So I believe that's probably where the crystals are, which is good because that means if I get down to bedrock, it might actually be easier to find it just by staying down there instead of being on the surface. Awesome! Rock crystal ore. Let's take our vengeance pickaxe to get the extra luck bonus on there, which is definitely paid off. Lots of rock crystal. Awesome. That is very useful. Now there is another one right over here. So let's just kind of dig our way that direction. Which could take a little bit. Yeah, we'll meet you over there. Also found a little bit of emerald down here, so that will be useful. And some lapis, I guess, as well. We'll take that. Only 3 spots. Definitely going to fill... Oh, only 2. Nope. No one asked you. Vengeance spirits, of course, side effect of the vengeance pickaxe. Yeah, we'll just live with it. Yeah, let's gather the rest of these. Any more back here? Said any more back here? Thank you. Clear a little bit more. Don't need electrotine. In fact, I have that from Project Red, which I added that in here so that I could get like the red wire. But I think that I don't actually have a whole lot of use for this stuff besides making blocks. I think I can make some sort of power cord or power cable line, whatever, but don't really know how useful that is without actually having it. Oh, didn't mean to mine you. Oh well. Is that more lapis? Okay. We'll just kind of ignore that guy. He's ominously making noise. Mine you. Thank you. And time to, I guess, fill our way back up and get back to base. Well, this is kind of interesting. I was filling my way back up, and I saw on the map here some blue. And I have no idea what that is. Definitely going to go check that out at some point, but my inventory is completely full right now, so I'm going to come back. In fact, I'm just going to mark this on the map here. Go like this. Blue stuff. Save. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's in a cave. There's some sulfur there. So I think we're just going to revisit this area here. I found a bunch of slate, which I was trying to mine out as well, because slate is useful, and as far as I know, there's no way to create this stuff. But yeah, we got to get back to base still. Alrighty, back up top here, and apparently I actually missed I think there was multiple rock crystals under here. Yeah, again, inventory's full, so wouldn't matter anyway. But we have our beacon set, so we can always come back here and check out that blue stuff, as well as get the rest of those rock crystals. There's one that was further over there too. Thought I got them all. Anyway, we'll come back to this. But for now, we need to get back to that altar there and make ourselves a couple items, namely a starlight crafting altar and a light well. Okie dokie. So to make ourselves a light well, we need some runed marble and some chiseled marble. And as it turns out, here's some runed marble, here's some chiseled marble. How many of those do I need? I need 3 runed and 2 chiseled. So let's go over here. 2 of those, 2 of those, and 3. Okay, so we need a light well, which is pretty simple. We need 1 rock crystal, and I can't actually identify these at the moment, so it doesn't really matter which one I use. There and there. And I forgot my aquamarine. Where are you? Okay. So we need 2 aquamarine, runed, and 2 chiseled, and a rock crystal. Which should be working. Runed, chiseled, rock crystal. It is currently night. Do I have to actually make the luminous crafting table first? I might have to, but I thought that the first one was the starlight crafting altar that I made. Which needs liquid starlight, which needs the light well. Let's actually check our book. Read the manual. There's still a beam there. Okay. So, let's see. Luminous crafting table. Oh. Okay, easy enough. Marble, engraved marble, regular marble. Okay, so any of these can be any sort of marble. A crafting table and a sooty marble, which needs a coal, which I think I grabbed 1 coal. I think I threw it in a chest. Yes. Okay, so let's make that. Okie dokie. We have our crafting table goes there, sooty marble on top, and marble on the sides. And it really doesn't matter which, but I think I have some marble in here. And we'll just take out more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So, marble, sooty marble, and a crafting table. It gets us luminous crafting table, which should actually unlock the next one, which means we probably don't actually need to be here at this altar anymore. Because that opened up exploration. And I think we can make do just doing this from our base now. Yeah, because that unlocks crafting outside of this area here. So if we need it, we can come back here. But for now, let's head back to base. Okay, so for right now, we don't really have a place in mind for this. I'm thinking I'm probably going to put it on top of this hill here. Maybe put like a mage tower and a couple other things on top of this area. But for now, I think right here works. Not going to be able to do anything at the moment because it's actually pretty high. Wonder if I lucked out and got it in an area that actually has like the starlight. In which case, this might actually be a good place because this is during the day and I've got that much. So that's pretty cool. Light well. Might as well craft this while we're here. You, and you. And then 2 of these guys. A rock crystal and 2 aquamarine. Gets us a light well. Which I need my resonant wand for. Switch you over here. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that would actually work during the day. That works out really well then. I'm actually going to place this right next to it, hoping that it is in the starlight area. And let's get an aquamarine, just toss you in. And we'll see how that works. I'm not expecting too much, it's during the day, so it should be pretty slow. But if this is a starlight area, then that's going to be pretty useful. So we're going to let that go for a little bit, get us some liquid starlight, and then we can move on to the next project. Okay, we got a little bit of liquid starlight going here. I just threw kind of one of the kind of medium purity, medium size rock crystals in here. I don't have a whole lot of aquamarine at the moment, but I will shortly. So I'm not too concerned about using up a rock crystal because it's a lot easier to get additional ones now. You just kind of breed it up and then eventually it'll split and you'll get a second one. So not too worried about that, but for now we have liquid starlight. So let's grab one. In fact, we'll put you back in there. We'll grab one out here. Nope, okay. We'll grab from here then. Let's grab this, and we need a lava as well, which I think I have a lava on me. We do, awesome. We need to figure out where we want this. So for now, I think we're just going to go with a couple chests here, a double chest, to actually store everything. And for picking the items up, we're going to go with, again, the advanced item collector from Random Things. It seems to be about the fastest that I can use, which is good. A hopper hawk is way too slow for this thing, so should work. Not sure why it always tries doing that. Hopper. So we need 1 hopper, we need 3 obsidian, and one of our very precious ender pearls. Item collector. I need to go grab some glowstone, which we should have a little bit of at this point. 2 glowstone. And come back down here. Glowstone, glowstone, item collector, and a redstone torch on top gets us advanced item collector. That and 2 oak chests should be good. Let's go grab our starlight again, and what should I build this out of? Cobblestone. Well, for now we're in the middle of kind of just nowhere here, but I think it'll work for now. It's going to be a temporary build until I can actually get an actual building built. So we have that, and now we need our starlight. Grab one of you. Need a starlight, and we need a lava. So let's grab, we'll just climb up on dirt here. So the idea is right in here is where they'll join together. In fact, we're going to force that by placing a block there. And then I just need to place one of them here and one of them here. And that should be good. So once we get back down here, let's break this. There we go. Done. Easy enough. That's going to fill up that entire chest with sand. We are going to, once we get an aquamarine shale, we will put that in there as well so that we can reserve a couple spots at least for it. But for now, I think that's good. We're going to have to, at some point, probably switch it over to something with a void upgrade on it so that it'll start voiding the sand when we don't need it anymore. But for now, that's pretty much done. We have lots of sand now. I don't have to destroy a desert. And we can now start working on turning that into clay. To help us along a little bit, because it's taking a little bit to get a first aquamarine, I'm going to kind of do it like this. I'm going to grab one from here. Right, I need to be able to place that quickly. So that's not going to work. I need to bump you back up one. Okay, so if I do it this way, there we go. Which should have collected it. Oh, yes, aquamarine shale. Okay, cool. Let's head back to base here, just to add this to the chest that we have that stored in, and we should be good and not have to worry about anything. Well, chest is about, what, 2/3 done, and we've got 2 aquamarine shale in here now, so that'll guarantee we get at least 2 stacks of the stuff. Do you have an inventory of yourself? You do not. Okay. So what we need to do is we're actually going to need an upgrade for this to void these sooner than I thought, because that was like 5 minutes. So a void upgrade is a whole bunch of obsidian, which is kind of a pain to mine. However, our lovely staff here with the breaking on it, this guy can break it instantly. So right click, boom. And of course I don't have my ring on, so that just all got lost. Cool. Yeah, so we're just gonna mine some obsidian here, and yeah, should be good. We'll get the void upgrade. Like I said, it's just obsidian and an upgrade template, which is just sticks around a drawer. Easy enough. And then we can swap out the storage drawer, or the chest that we have over there for a storage drawer, and that should be good. Well, since I don't have a whole lot of aquamarine shale, and I don't plan on having a whole lot of it at any given point, and for sand it's produced so fast that I really don't care, I think I'm only going to go with a gold storage upgrade on this for the actual quantity. It should be enough, I think. So that gets us basic drawer, we've got void upgrade and storage upgrade. So let's go over there and swap out and probably cause a huge mess. Yeah, huge mess. Let's close you up. Can I close you up? Is that even possible? I'm not quite sure how to turn you off. Okay, if I break you, you're gonna spill everywhere, so let's break that. Break that there. Patch that up. Close you up. Okay. So you can go away. Alright, so we've got a little bit of aquamarine shale and a whole ton of sand here. So it's gonna be a mess. Yep. And let's see, I need basic drawer. One basic drawer right there. With, you know what I need to do? I need an aquamarine shale. Just one. My odds of getting that are pretty much nothing. Let me see if I can grab one. Okay, got the aquamarine shale. We can put you in here. Store all the rest of the sand. And let's grab our... You know what? We don't actually have that. Okay, storage upgrade. We'll stick you in here. And void upgrade. We'll stick you in here as well. Now, I think just keep filling up. Ah, perfect. Advanced item collector can go on top there. And if we take off our ring, everything else should just go in. Awesome. Cool, so that works. Let's just, is it Control Shift? There we go. So that should all be sucked into here, which will just disappear if I need it. And I think we're good. So, don't need you, don't need you. We'll pick up these guys. And the chest. Break you. Using the wrong tool, don't care. Okay, so let's get our ring back on here. We've got everything picked up, and I think that's it. So we've got, what is it, 5 aquamarine shale, and we can store up to 128 stacks, which is awesome. So now, break you, place it there. Break you, place it there. Now break you, and we're back in business. Okay, ring can go away. Sand, go away. Okay, cool. So that is all set up. We've got lots of sand, we've got lots of aquamarine shale, we've got apparently more starlight. Cool. And next up, clay. It looks like in this version, at least with the mods I have installed right now, my main method of placing things into the world is going to probably be the Rancarpus. So that's just some orange, yellow, and rune earth, which we have plenty of rune earth. Redstone root is just grass and redstone, so I think we should have everything we need, at least down in storage. So I still need to sort out everything down here. Let's see, redstone, do I have any grass in here? No, I don't. Fine, let's see. And then to that. Okay, so that's all upstairs. Alrighty, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna go in here, we're gonna make ourselves a pressure plate. Okay, easy enough. Pressure plate can go right here. I think that works. It doesn't really matter where I have this set up yet. Like I said, I'm going to have an actual building for mana generation, an actual building for making clay, an actual building for pretty much everything. My whole plan is to have individual buildings for everything, even if they're really small buildings. But for now we don't have the clay. So yeah, open crate goes here. Let's put a hopper into the side, which needs iron. So let's go grab some iron. Hopper goes into the side. And a block can go underneath. Now I think, and I'll need to double check that this actually works. In fact, we can test that by... Yep, doesn't work. Cool. So I do need the actual redstone to go up here. That's kind of annoying. But we have redstone on us, so no big deal. You go here. Redstone. You can go here. And if I place a block... I want a half block. I want a half slab. So we'll go like this, make ourselves some wooden slabs. Actual block doesn't matter, of course. We want a block to place this against. Block goes there. There we go. Okay. So basically, this should work. The only thing is that I won't be able to place a chest on top of here like I was hoping. Or would I? Nope, that doesn't work either. So redstone does have to go on top. That should then disable the hopper. Yes. So it drops one at a time. You know what? Doesn't matter. It actually kind of matters. It does matter. Okay. Whatever. So let's go ahead and make our flowers. So we need some gray, some light gray, some orange, and some yellow. We also need to go get some grass, so I have some right over here. Only need 2 at the moment. So 2, actually no, I need 4. 4. So we're going to make 4 redstone roots. My plan is just to do, I'm going to make multiples of these 2 flowers. Actually, I don't need a second clayconia. Don't know why I grabbed that. I only need 1. Whatever, that works. Bucket, we'll grab you. Grab some water, place you in, and let's do 1 of you, 2 of you, a rune of earth, a redstone root, and that gets us a 10? I got Rancarpus Hopperhawk. I didn't make Lyconia. Oops. Whatever. Either way, I need the Rancarpus. So seeds can go in, gets us our Rancarpus. So that can go... really just right here. You can go there. And the block underneath here, we don't want it to be dirt. We want it to be something different. Wood. Wood will work. Let's place you here. So that should prevent it from actually planting anything, except for wood. Yeah, and seeds, of course, won't do anything anyway. So, dirt. Where'd the dirt? Oh, it picked up the dirt and placed the dirt in the air. Of course, because that's how it works. Kind of a weird thing, actually. Oh, that actually... That's kind of cool. I might do that when I actually build my building. Have it just place sand in the air. That'll fall down. And then turn... Oh, that's kind of cool. It'll be like it's raining. Okay, I think I finally have everything I need for these. Half fits in this chest, though. So we need our petals, we need our runes. Got my rune of earth. Got seeds and redstone root. I think that's everything. Okay, so we've got already our... Do we have it? We had it somewhere. Right here. We have a Rancarpus. Yes. Just went on a very long adventure trying to find some cyan flowers. Eventually found one. Okay, so we need a Clayconia and we need a Hopperhawk. So Clayconia, you are 2 light gray, a dark gray, and a cyan, and an earth. So cyan, light gray, dark gray, earth. Okay, that's everything. Seeds, awesome. Next up, we need a Hopperhawk in order to actually pick up the clay when we're done. Hopperhawk, pretty simple. It is 2 dark gray, 2 light gray, redstone root, and air. So light gray, dark gray, redstone root, air, seeds. Hopperhawk. Okay, so Rancarpus, you are going to pick up the sand. So I'm going to load this guy up with sand. I'm just going to do it in batches of 5 stacks at a time. Eventually it'll be fully automated, but in the meantime, it is not. You are in the way. You, go away. So we actually do need that. We want that down here. We want that in the ground. So now if I place you, that should get placed right there. Cool. That works. So you, we'll patch that back up. Sand is going to be landing wherever. Clayconia, you can, or Hopperhawk can go right here. So it's just going to pick up everything. It's going to fill this chest. Again, temporary until I get a real building. And last but not least, a Clayconia, which is probably going to take all that sand. That's annoying. Can I make a Clayconia petite? I don't really want a Clayconia petite because that's going to not really work as well with Rancarpus later if I have it rain. It's going to mess up my river. Okay. Clayconia petite, how do I make you? To make anything petite, you need an alchemy catalyst, which I think I have under here. Okay, that'll work. We're going to place this guy right here. So now, if I take some sand, let's go grab a bit of sand from over here. I kind of am slowly mapping out where I want my bridges and such. I think I'm going to have a building across there, and I'm going to dig that down so the water continues all the way through. That way, it'll be a fairly large building, probably a church type thing. I have blood magic in there, so you can see kind of the side of the architecture. And then this is going to be, I'll have a fence along here. In fact, this is going to be up by 1 block, so the actual materials there are temporary, like most things in my base at this point. You apparently froze... How much shale? 13, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to take that. We're going to come back over here. And this should slowly but surely work. It's going to be kind of a semi-automatic at this point, just because it's not going to just take it automatically and pull it from where it's being created. Sand goes in. Control Shift, there we go. You go away. Defeats the purpose. Not working. Hopperhawk. Okay, so that kind of works. You are probably too far away from the mana pool. Okay, so let's rearrange things a little bit here. If I break you, grab my planks. Grab my planks. Planks can go closer to over here. Okay, that works. Next up, Clayconia can go here. Push turn that into clay. And then you, Mr. Hopperhawk, do I have another chest on me? I should have a chest somewhere. Not in this one. What about this one? You have extra chests. Okay. We'll grab 2. Okay, so chest can go right here. If I place a Hopperhawk, that's going to pick up you and should hopefully... It's still within range of that. Okay, let's break you. Let's see. Let's make an empty mana pool that it can bind to. I think that'll do it. Okay, empty mana pool right here. That way this guy won't have mana and hopefully then won't have the range to pick up the sand. I think that's working. Yeah, awesome, that's working. So you should now be filling up with clay. Sand, you're going to get sent back over here. Sand over there on that block, whatever, I'll deal with that later. And I think that's working. So we now have sand mostly automated, or sorry, clay mostly automated, which means we can start smelting that up and we can start building. Awesome. And I think this is actually a pretty good wrapping up point. We've got, like I said, the clay is all automated now. We should be able to start building, and I can get rid of all these temporary structures and start putting in some actual foundation to the city. Right now, our city is one building and half of a road and a partial bridge, which is not that useful. So we're going to work on our city. I think between this episode and the next, I will try to build at least one building and maybe try to move some of this manufacturing stuff into that building as well, so I can actually start working properly. But thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.